me be shared, me more resign. I was very foolish, right? But tí mo fi ń jẹun, tí mo fi ń tọ́jú ara mi, mo dẹ̀ ṣe fẹ́ lọ sí school. Láàrin just like maybe ṣe fúnra mi kọ́ mo wọ́n mi ṣe. Torí pé mo fẹ́ lọ ka music. My boss said you must be very mad. Tó bá tẹ̀ jẹ́ pé náà ni mo fẹ́ lọ kà, àbí English. So later, not being close to them, of course. I mean, instant connection with Baba Adetiro and Kenny now, you know. Instant connection, the father figure I was looking for, the person that will tell me that my gift was beautiful, the person that will tell me that, she fine, okay, Jebu now, Jebu, you're not my mom, but oh, shall I need to talk to you? Then I want Jebu, I'm fine. If I come on with Jebu, it made me feel okay. But this thing goes, I'm fine, I'm telling you something.
We are here for it all.
Because the man go, because of the way I sounded, because I was feeling on Kakejari. There were some choirs I was even a part of. See, you know, my microphone. Because I want Balo and there. There are some stories that we cannot say, not because we cannot say it, but because we are not the only ones concerned. When Mobad, they asked me a question, they mentioned Mobad's name at the press conference. My heart was because it triggered a lot of things, so I didn't want to say anything about it. Is it pain? Is it come and join this? I'm not joining, so everybody began to make history. But you want me to
Just like that.
I didn't know. So I'm telling you something. If something, I'm not asking you to be rebellious. People who had been in places of authority in my life are here. And I give honor to whom honor is due. Every time I respect, I honor people, but I know what I want to be. So if something is occurring to you, don't do anything, want to learn, Ìgbà ìrànwọ́ ọ̀pọ̀ ayọ̀ká wà ní ọ̀nà. So, I was living somewhere. The house where Baba, they gave Baba to be staying in Lagos, where every time he came to, for Central Choir's rehearsal every weekend, Baba lived in Ibadan. The house they gave him to be living in, you must have seen a video I shared about it. I felt loved for the first time in my life. I felt accepted. I felt validated. Even if someone hates me, no one hates me, but God knew I needed that man to be on my path. The walk I walked before I got to him. In fact, it was boyfriend I followed to Selea Kyode from Kerubu. Shut up. I'll marry you. You are my future partner. When we tell us back. She man, she future partner. I'll be friends with benefits. Life, living life anyhow, obeying, but the journey I walked, I met that man. But what I'm telling you is that if your eyes are seeing something, but how will you even see it when you don't take your spiritual journey serious? You must take history. All this time I was in Sele, I was born in Muslim, I was in Sele, I was in Kirubu. I'm always a thorough person. So when they are doing Ifori Ballet, I'm doing Ifori Ballet with all of my heart, with all of my spirit, my soul, everything inside me. It's Ifori Ballet for what? I don't know whether God said we must Ifori Ballet, but in Koton Shepe, offer Ifori Ballet, grandpa. I started living with them. I got to poly. Mo gbé lọ́dọ̀ students kan, mo gbé ọ̀dọ̀ bàbá, there was a restlessness. Mo ṣáà mọ̀ pé there was something. Of course, me and Baba always fight. It's like mo ṣáà gbọ́rọ̀. But I love Baba. You know, it's difficult for me to say I loved Baba. When I finished Shebi Modebi, I missed Baba a lot. Because Baba is the first person I was like, Baba, what did you share? He will say this and this and this. At a point, he will say, critic in the chair. He will be crying. Baba wanted me to have PhD in voice and scanning. And you know, back in the PhD, you do a academics. She was my lecturer. She's always my lecturer. I'm going to introduce them properly. I'm so glad, so honored that you are here and to get the history of Nigerian music. History of Western music. I'm not going to be able to talk. People phone. People just find it. But you know, so. But because of those histories were necessary too, they are necessary to form a background. So I was studying at the Polytechnic. I was a good student. But I knew, I began to know. So of course I was still doing work all that. I began to know that Mama pouring, but me only pouring English. So the back of my notes, all the notes I was using in class, I will scribble. Lecturer will be saying something in class, so I'm writing something. I'm receiving inspiration for something. I'm writing it. But it's almost school manly. But here I am. Because you cannot pay your school fees, that's why you're sleeping with that man. No, Mika. It's not an excuse. I know Mika. I know your journey is different from mine. I know we are not strong the same way, but when you sit down 20 years later, what will you be thinking about yourself? Those men will be in your life for something else. It may not be so that they can put your back on. It was a son, no, okay, Jacob, it happened to me. Come along. Go on, on me. You will cry. And in the groaning of your spirit as you are crying, as your soul is getting into a deeper level, you are coming up with something about yourself. You don't go to that deep place and come back empty. If you are serious with it. So I'm sleeping with that woman because she's helping me. I'm the one taking the responsibility of my family. I don't agree. If you are my mentee, if you say you look up to me, no, I do not agree. I know you can be very soft. So I'm standing before you as if it was tough. I don't even look 1% like what I've gone through. Because of seriousness, thoroughness, doing it well. Whatever level that you find yourself. So different challenges here and there. This day came. I hope clarity will come. I must have said this story before. I was somewhere in VI, somebody that wanted to give me my school fees. But the way the appearance was going, I knew that it was something else that the person wanted. Once to me, Marlo, fellow boss in your body. I was living in Oba. I think I left Antonio, back and forth. There was a time I was sleeping in Olushesi Parish. I didn't have a house to live. I was sleeping in Johnny, my mobile, free. me, I cannot not identify Mr. Lee. Why would they me? So I was going and they were calling I girl. Now if I go no come back and it was good. One come back to sit easy care so what will you fit in bank? You know what I jam look on me or I'm a drone. And it fit in. So I came and they shifted for me and I sat and we were on top Milan Bridge and there was traffic. And this guy beside me brought out a script and he was reading and something pushed me to speak to him against my policy. Sometimes against your policy. Not to be rigid and saying, but you must do things well. So I spoke to him. Good evening. Excuse me, good evening. Please, are you on laptop? No, I said, no, it's not a laptop. It's a clinical. It's a film editor. They just finished the film. And they were looking for somebody to do. The working title of the film was AGO. So, here I am today, 20 years later. And he gave me the address of the office. I went to Dolphin Estate in Ikoyi to obtain a phone to be an actress. Because I've been singing for about 13-14 years then. I am your people down big. We have to go to another gift to money, but I am my damn big. So me and you, we are the same. Many times we are not even sure what we are doing, but destiny is happening. New one, but you back on my money. Our son is in the US, so you can't be here today. So it was our son that called me one day. Shola, I'm going to one lay. Mo wà ní Dolphin ní Ikoyi sìn. Mo rí fọ́ọ̀mù ẹ lórí tébù chairman, mi ta ló dé chairman. Tutu heritage. Ọ̀pọ̀lá. Tutu heritage. Mo ní okay. Àwọn orí pọ̀ wọ́n pàṣẹ àwọn fẹ́ àti sórí ẹ̀gbùrú ni fọ́ọ̀mù wà tí wọ́n fẹ́ àti. Àwọn kìíní ẹ̀ mo kì í sọ because wọ́n náà gbé wọn wà gbogbo ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ gbọ́gbọ́ ni. Àti wèrè wo ló fẹ́ àti. Wọ́n ní wọ́n wọ́n ẹ̀tọ́ wọn bá wọn kọ soundtrack. Mo sọ fún ọ pé wà bá wọn kọ́ pa ni. Ó jẹ́ bọ́ síbí. Mo wá ní àwọn owó. Mo wá lọ sí Dolphin. And here I am today, 20 years later. Wọ́n wá fún mi ní iṣẹ́ yẹn kí n lọ ṣe ọkọ̀ lásẹ̀d. He didn't want somebody that was already known to do the soundtrack, but I wanted somebody new. Could make sense. Because I told him more, you can't look. Could make sense, but he said he wanted somebody new. He didn't even, maybe because also had recommended me, they gave me one small money like this. All of them fought me later. They thought it was big money they gave me. I will not say it. If it's because of money you want to be my friend, yeah, be going. I shall did the work, but Tolufa for I was a producer. I hope it will come and imagine. Inside Tolu's room, Tolu's bedroom, computer account, at the keyboard, and together, computer account at the keyboard, at the bed. That's why we did it to work. Tolu was my friend.